Hello, this is Matt and Josh from Yousellcomics. This is another episode of Slingin Books, Talkin Shop. Yousellcomics is your new multi-vendor marketplace for selling comics, slabs, omnis, trades, and more. Yousellcomics never charges commission on any sale. Sell for as low as $5.99 a month, or run your own auctions for $15.99 a month. Sign up now for a 3-month free trial at yousellcomics.com. So not a ton of news this week. We'll probably talk. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Morbius finally because we teased that last week, and it's become quite the Twitch meme. People are streaming it on Twitch or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
It's well, I mean, there's a lot of Star Wars news for comics and TV series, but other than that, it's kind of a quiet week. Maybe that's on purpose because it was just going to get drowned out by Star Wars news anyways. People didn't.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Morbius first.
Okay.
You said it wasn't the worst movie ever?
So, I wanted to follow up with what I had finished with on the last episode.
Yeah.
When I said that it wasn't the worst movie I had ever seen.
Right.
I wanted to finish that sentence with, it wasn't the worst movie I had ever seen, when I'm also in the bag and pretty high on marijuana. But it was very late. It was like, I started the movie at like 2 a.m. I was drinking since like 10, and I was very well aware of what was going on. It made the movie much more enjoyable, actually, which is not a surprise.
Being drunk and high, it made it more enjoyable.
And watching Jared Leto try to play a character. He was awful.
Yeah.
Really awful. Yeah. And to be honest with you, I was surprised. Matt Ryan's acting, it was okay.
Matt Smith?
Smith, there it is, yeah.
Doctor Who, Matt Smith.
I thought he did all right for what he was given.
I didn't get why it didn't make sense to me why he was trying to kill his best friend. Like, they both have it.
Yeah, he just wanted to be the only one, I guess. They didn't really talk a lot about that.
Yeah, it didn't seem like Morbius's motivation to stop his friend was because he was killing other people.
Yeah. No, it was
other than his like scientist friend.
Yeah. I will say one thing that's positive. I thought the transitions of them flying around was not bad.
Oh, see, I didn't understand that at all. I'm like, why are they wispy? Why do they?
I don't know.
Have wispiness to them of like, and why are they? It's not. They don't even have wings to fly. They just like.
They don't even have wings.
Well, like if you're gonna turn into a bat and fly, then I understand where your power to fly comes from. But you're just wispy. You have wispiness to fly, like.
Wispness, go.
Yeah, like you didn't even say go Power Rangers.
Oh.
And the two scenes at the end were completely ridiculous.
Not only were they awful,
like it doesn't even explain
by
like,
ants.
First of all, how does so if you're gonna try and tie this to the Sony or to the No Way Home.
Yep.
The premise of No Way Home was people who knew who Peter Parker was were getting pulled into his universe.
Right.
Right? But then that doesn't explain how he, what's his name, got pushed into another one.
Right.
Because there's no Spider-Man in that universe, at least that we know of.
Well...
But then...
Was that canon after the movie was released and everyone realized that there was no Spider-Man graffiti on the wall when Morbius was walking through the alley this time? So hence, maybe there was no Spider-Man, and then the director said there was a Spider-Man or something?
Yeah, I think no one talked to each other when they were making it. And just shoved it in.
Yeah, they shoved it in already.
How did he make his armor? Because his armor came out of Chitauri tech, did it not?
Oh yeah.
From Avengers, like he was the contractor to clean it up, and he was stealing.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Tech to make his armor, but there was no invasion in Morbius.
The armor that he was wearing in this one was different, was it not?
Was it? It didn't look that different.
Really? I thought it looked different. Okay, let's keep talking. I'm going to try to see if I can find two different.
The opening scene where he just shows up to...
Awful.
First of all, no one's landing a helicopter in that small canyon with all the vines dropping down and stuff.
Awful.
Yeah, it like they didn't really explain why he needed bats to experiment on to cure himself.
I thought they said that.
Did they? Maybe they tried to explain it, and I was just...
That they tried to explain why he was using bats? I'm pretty sure they kind of explained. I could have swore something about...
You're probably right.
Something about their adaptability to blood or something. Is that what it was? Somebody quote me on this. I'm sorry.
What was his problem, though? Like, what
was his sickness?
Yeah, his disease. Why did he need... What about his blood that he needed transfusions every 6 hours?
No, that was afterwards, wasn't it? That was when he got sick. That's when he got...
Before he still needed injections of something every couple hours, didn't he? Or every day?
No, I don't think so. Every day? Maybe every day.
Yeah, because his buddy there, when they were kids, got injected with something.
Oh, right,
and he started to have a seizure or almost died or something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So they both needed... I assume if he's getting his buddy's getting injections, he's getting injections because they both have the same disease, do they not? But they didn't really explain what the disease is.
I thought there were similar diseases, but not the same.
Oh.
Hey.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's slightly different.
Oh, well, okay.
Because in Morbius, if you look, I mean, it's not really that hard to tell, but they gave him more of like a beak-ish on the front of his helmet, where in Spider-Man, it's a lot less.
It's like a mask.
Yeah, and
like a flight
I feel like the wings are different. And now that I'm looking it up, it does say different suit for Morbius. So, like, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's like, is he from a different universe and they just know of a Spider-Man, and then he's like, well, I think it's because of Spider-Man, and then Morbius is like, interesting. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Like,
I thought he forgave Spider-Man. Like, he's now
kind
of a good guy.
I know. I thought he was supposed to like come back and be like, hey, like, I know I was mad at you, but I'm not Vulture anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or,
why would he all of a sudden turn? And is Morbius supposed to be good? I still don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, like. yeah. I don't know.
Oh man.
Okay.
So sorry. So at the end of discussion here about Morbius, rating out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, 0. 0.5.
0. Okay. I'm gonna give it
0.5.
A 1.5.
Well, that substance abuse really helped you.
Oh, that's normal. If I had that, I was gonna give it a 2.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on from that. Also, last week we talked about Bryce Dallas Howard maybe taking over as, or that was a couple of weeks ago where we speculated.
Yes. I speculated.
It might be coming true that she's.
You're welcome, Internet. I put it out in the universe, and now it's here.
Responded to the rumor that she'll play the Invisible Woman. Oh my god, I don't think it's happening. I mean, I know it doesn't involve me or anything, so she can't really say anything at all.
Yeah, of course she can.
It's the standard, like. I know she is. They did announce her. She is filming some episodes for Mando season 3, which is She has
Amazing.
filmed some, I think, because I think it's done filming. Amanda season 3 got announced for February 2022.
February 2023.
2023, right. She probably at some point will, maybe she does some Ahsoka episodes, which is currently filming. They're only 3 weeks into filming though, so I don't know, maybe.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, but if she wants to take over and they just give her like the franchise to do 1, 2, and 3, that's also going to tie in, I assume, a lot to Kang.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they do that.
Reed's dad being Kang in a weird backstory kind of way.
Yeah.
So yeah, she might be guiding the Kang storyline too with her Fantastic Four.
Amazing.
So if she's playing Invisible Woman, I guess people will be upset because Emily Blunt isn't.
Well, it's not for sure. Like, we'll see.
Yeah. Like, if she just ends up directing, fine. But if she's both,
yeah,
even that, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking about this before. How many good movies are there with where the lead actor or actress was also directing? Like Rocky?
Yeah, not many.
Rocky movie? Rocky 1 and 2?
Yeah, we're not going to get any more of those with the same amount of juice. So, no.
Yeah, I don't know. If you can think of, if anyone can think of great movies where the lead was also the director, there's not a lot out there. So maybe
I'm honestly I'm trying to rack my brain. Other. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, well, it's a lot. I mean, either job is a lot of work. Just at the same time. And then
terrifying.
Yeah. Okay, so Warner Brothers is really mad at J.J. Abrams for taking all their money.
So I didn't even know this, by the way. This is news to me.
They signed a deal with HBO Max?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. So even before HBO Max launched, they announced a deal with J.J. Abrams, which is why I've been sort of collecting Justice League Dark comics, because they got to be taking some storylines from that, right?
Yeah, they have to.
So he is supposed to be developing Justice League Dark TV show. This TV show, Demamond, was already on the bubble and could be scrapped due to plans of a $200+ million budget.
What?
It's even more than Game of Thrones prequel series House of Dragons. Someone new took over Warner Brothers, and he's been like...
Yeah. He's been chopping, dude.
Yeah, he's been saving money where he can, making cuts. Warner Brothers has seen scripts for Constantine and Madam X, but there is some frustration within the halls of Warner Brothers that Abrams has laid claim to a number of DC characters that has yet to get anything on the air. Yeah, so that could also be an issue where, these characters are marked off for this show, and it's just taking forever, and they would like to use it for other properties, but they can't because J.J. Abrams has it.
And just he's sitting on it.
Yeah,
doing nothing.
I don't know, maybe once JJ's working on the new Star Trek again. Is he involved in that now with the
really? I don't know.
Well, they kind of announced that they announced Star Trek 4 without telling the cast, kind of what I read, because they weren't under contract, I think, anymore.
Oh my god.
So I think he's working on that, and then I'll check right now. Yeah. He's producing a Superman movie with
Superman Black. Well, it's supposed to be Michael B. Jordan, but
yeah. And a slate of TV shows that we'll see Justice League Dark assemble. So then was the plan to do Constantine, Madam X, and then individual shows to end up in
I don't know.
Dark? And then if so, are they including the Swamp Thing show as canon of that?
I don't know, but apparently J.J. Abrams can't stop taking on projects. He just agreed to start working on a Speed Racer TV show.
Oh yeah, that comes up in top 10 cover price movers of the week because
Oh shit, my bad.
got it. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, well, I also like this is the problem when you're giving people like the DB Weiss, what's his name, Benoff and Weiss.
Yeah.
You know, Star Wars gave them hundreds of millions of dollars to do their trilogy, and then they also then went and took like a ton of money from Netflix, and they're like, we're too busy.
Yeah.
JJ does seem to think he's never busy enough, so he's just taking all the money, I guess.
Do you feel like he spread himself too thin? Because I feel like
course.
that's I feel like that's the case.
Like unless he's at the top and he has writers underneath him, and then he's just okaying stuff as it comes out. But if he's planning to like be in each writer room for each of the shows to contribute to that, that's
impossible.
That's too much. Like you can review and make notes and then send it back to writers is how I would do it because I'm a superhuman producer. But I've made a lot of stuff. But if he's trying to be involved in every episode of every script of every movie, plus prepping for Star Trek, plus prepping for, a director does months of pre-production before they even get to shooting, right? So
yeah,
Jesus. Okay.
Literally.
So good news for Marvel, and this actually got me. I was kind of so-so on this show, but I'm actually kind of excited now.
Okay.
So they sent out a couple episodes because it comes out in June 6th, I think.
Yeah, soonish. Yeah.
Which is weird because they've never had a Star Wars show and a Marvel show go at the same time, so it's kind of throwing you off. But have they? Wait. Book of Boba Fett and Hawkeye. Book of Boba Fett was after Hawkeye. It started after Christmas for Book of Boba
right.
Fett.
That's right.
So, yeah. So Miss Marvel got a couple episodes sent to reviewers. It was getting glowing social media reactions. Like, I guess most stuff gets pretty good reactions.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess if it was going to be like, I don't know. I guess it was always going to be inevitable that someone was going to say something good about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I am interested in it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So compared to, let's see. So only 2 episodes of Miss Marvel were provided to critics in advance compared to 4 sent out for Moon Knight. But with such an overwhelming positive response, it feels like we're in store for something special after debuting in this Disney Plus series. The hero will take a leap to the Marvels.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it does well.
So we've talked about this show a few times.
Yeah. Well, you had mentioned that there was a bunch of reshoots because she's a first-time actress, so
yeah. So I think it's a combination. Honestly, I feel like it's a combination of reshoots of either like trying to improve scenes with her acting, changing the story. Because let's be real, I bet the story changed probably at least 2 or 3 fucking times while shooting.
Yeah.
Because of everything, going on.
Yeah.
And I think it probably took them a long time, and still is. I bet they're still like tweaking it to, make it a polished piece of work, which they normally do. Now, with that being said, do you think a lot of these reviewers are getting paid to say a bunch of nice stuff?
Jesus.
Maybe.
Conspiracy theory. God.
I mean, I wouldn't say, well, hold on now. I wouldn't say conspiracy theory. We definitely know that is clearly evident and happens a lot, but
that they get paid to review something?
Well, I wouldn't say paid to review, but I definitely feel like
paid off to give a good review?
I wouldn't say paid off. I mean, I would say that they get lobbied to say positive things.
So
by the mouse, the guy with the ears.
The problem with that, I mean, Twitter is different.
Oh, of course.
Suppose. However,
sure.
YouTubers, if they are caught doing that without disclosing that it's paid advertising or paid review, the SEC can get involved. FTC. One of them gets involved and gets you fined.
Do you have to do it? Do you have to put that on TikTok now too? I don't know TikTok rules. I have no idea.
Paid advertising thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I don't.
You have to do it. You have to do it for Instagram now.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
And yeah, I don't
I
think
always do it
Twitter.
on our YouTube because
Twitter's a wasteland. It doesn't matter.
I'm sponsoring myself and you for
Yeah.
our own show. I don't know.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
So another week and we'll see. So yeah. Okay, so let's get into top 10 and keys of the week.
Are we anticipating that we're going to see both Carol Danvers and oh my god, Mara and Monica Rambeau, yeah, in this show? Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I never even thought of that, given that she's going to be in the Marvels.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's got to be something to set up that someone's going to show up to be like, "Hey, you want to join?"
I think,
or,
I think
hey,
someone's going to be
help
like,
you with your powers or something. I guess.
I'm hoping that that's like kind of the case. But the thing is, right, is like they put her in full uniform, so it's like she's going to be uniforming. She's going to be doing stuff.
She's uniforming.
Yes.
Okay. So top 10 of the week for cover price. Kamikaze Die Kamikaze is number 1.
What is that?
I believe it's another show that got optioned.
Okay.
Oh, because it's got the Speed Racer preview.
Fuck.
Infinite Crisis, because Blue Beetle came out. A shot of Blue Beetle came out, and the suit looks accurate.
Did you see the shot, the photo?
Yeah, I did. It looks good.
It looked good. Yeah, it looked good.
Thor is still at the top. Mighty Thor still after the trailer. First appearance of God Butcher, Thor number 1. Speed Racer and She-Hulk is still in the. I did see that She-Hulk is kind of fixed or not fixed. It was a weird compression thing, I guess.
They oh my god,
they that it was a compression thing with the visual effects.
Okay, I think they're fucking liars, but that's fine.
Sure.
I'm sure they did tweak the trailer. So on Disney Plus, the trailer on Disney Plus has been changed.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they already changed something in Obi-Wan already. Animals.
You mean visual effects wise?
Yeah.
What do you mean they changed something?
They changed something. They already altered one episode. Like, obviously, it's very small. I'll have to look up what it was.
Okay. Keys of the week in stores tomorrow. Ghost Rider number 3. I have this on my pull list. Ghost Rider, the new Ghost Rider. I'm enjoying it so far. Avengers Forever number 6. First appearance of Vibranium Man, aka Star Panther, to challenge from a future where he never became Black Panther. I also have that on my pull list. The Closet, a family moving across country that can't shake the weight of their past, while the youngest sees monsters in the bedroom closet that will not let them go. Code 45, a young woman is beckoned by a dark underworld in the city's subterranean tunnels. New Think number 1. 5-issue anthology series compared to Netflix show Black Mirror, which I saw is getting a new season. Black Mirror.
Yep. Very excited.
Phalanx number 1. One shot sort of serves an homage to the 90s era of Image Comics to recognize the company's 30th anniversary. Super Freaks number 1. Tribute to Savage Dragon, created by the hosts of Savage Fincast Pod. Tongue twister. Savage Fincast Podcast.
Whoa.
Action Comics number 1, Batman number 1, first appearance of Grey Wolf.
The Carnage cover's dope. Sorry, we got ahead of ourselves. Sorry.
Is this the Chip Zdarsky version? No, Batman. Oh, Batman Annual number 1. Okay, I didn't read that. Oh, okay, it says annual there. I missed that. Batman Annual number 1. Justice League Road to Dark Crisis number 1, 48-page one-shot prequel to the upcoming Dark Crisis event. Because the Justice League is dead now.
That's cute.
Black Panther number 6, Carnage number 3. Solicitation asks, what a new terrifying creature will emerge resulting Cletus rejecting the Carnage symbiote. Okay.
Oh, dope.
King Conan number 5, which I think is the last issue of King Conan. So Marvel has lost the rights to Conan going forward. Yeah, so Conan is in public domain in some parts of Europe
Really?
or America, one or the other.
Europe.
Europe. Yeah, so it's old enough that it's in public domain in some places. Also, it's not in other places. So there's a company that has been buying the properties up for Conan, and I believe they had licenses to Marvel, and now that license deal is up. Marvel still will get to use Conan in Savage Avengers, but I think that is it. So Conan's going to. I can't remember if I read they're doing their own comic or they're giving it out to maybe Aftershock. I forget.
Yeah.
But, Conan is leaving, mostly leaving Marvel.
Yeah.
After this.
Oh, poor Conan.
Miles Morales, Spider-Man 38, first appearance of Billy Morales as the Spider Smasher alternate.
Oh.
Miles Morales' clone Salim is the Emperor of an oppressive alternate reality. Reprint of Moon Knight #1 from 1980. Star Wars Bounty Hunters #23, and Strange #3, first appearance of Director Nunn, a member of the Blasphemy Cartel. Ooh,
whoa,
cool. Okay, so that's Keys of the Week in stores today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Since I was out with COVID for a couple weeks, and I came back with a ton of comics for my box, I was behind on stuff. If you're not reading a comic called Duel, you should be. The second issue came out last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever I picked it up. So the premise of Duel is there is an app that people download, and they can in America, and they can agree to have a duel with guns. And because they're both agreeing to it, it's not technically murder.
What? What? There's a movie, I think.
Yes, Duel with it's kind of the same premise. So I mean, she's a clone. There's a with Karen Gillan that just came out called Duel.
Oh no, I'm talking this is an older movie. Sorry, not super old. Like I'm talking post 2000s.
Okay.
I think. And it was, oh my god. It was post-apocalyptic, and they had obviously individual devices where they accepted things like that. Like if you wanted to,
I vaguely remember this.
Yes, and I'm trying to.
I can't remember the name though.
Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy.
Anyways, the comic's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to check it out.
Yeah.
Was it Death Race with Jason Statham? Oh my god.
That was Cars though.
What? No, I know, but I think it started with like the beginning scene had that. I could be wrong. Really? Anyway, I'm gonna find it out. Projects.
Okay, so Duel's been pretty good. Little Monsters has been pretty good. There's only a couple issues of that so far. Little Monsters is so far it looks like most of the adults are gone and all the little kids are vampires. So,
that's cool.
Yeah. What else was there? I read the first issue of Obi-Wan. That was pretty good. Joker, which is coming to an end. It's pretty good. I think there's one more issue. Anyways, okay. So lots of Star Wars news. Star Wars Celebration this past weekend.
Shit was crazy.
Ive and I have talked about going to Star Wars Celebration. Obviously, with COVID, that put a damper on it. Also, it was in Anaheim this year, so no.
Ugh.
But sometimes it ends up in Chicago, which is only 6 hours away from us. So maybe at one point.
Yeah, I got lucky. Yeah.
Although they live stream most of it too, so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so lots of news, and we're also going to talk about Obi-Wan the first 2 episodes, and we'll mention spoilers when we start talking about it because spoiler. So a couple weeks ago we had a news article that Jude Law looked like he was cast in a Star Wars property.
Yeah.
That has come to fruition. John Watts,
Judy,
who we knew also reported on the report, a couple weeks ago that he left Marvel Fantastic Four to do Star Wars, and this is what he's doing. So they announced Star Wars Skeleton Crew. It was codenamed Grammar Rodeo, fun name, but so it's set during Return of the Jedi reconstruction that follows the fall of the Empire, much in line with the Mandalorian. The project stems from director John Watts and Chris Ford, who wrote Spider-Man: Homecoming. Has been referred to as the galactic version of classic Amblin coming-of-age adventure films in the 80s. Totally in for that if it's kind of like Goonies and E.T., I guess, and
maybe a little Firestarter.
Yeah.
No. Just kidding. Or am I?
Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah. Last Starfighter.
Yeah.
That movie is amazing, by the way. Sorry, one more time. So good. God dang it.
Home Alone was 2. It was 90s. It was like 1990.
Oh, 90s. Sorry. That was like late 80s, I think.
Yeah. So producing is Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Will stream next year.
I love them.
Star Wars Skeleton Crew. So I guess it's going to be on a ship then going around, maybe like a Firefly type thing.
Yeah, I could see that. It's been a long time since we had something like that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, The Expanse doesn't count.
No, that's a lot more adult and political. Politics going on in The Expanse.
Is there new? I think there's new episodes. Is there? New season?
Yeah, we're like 3 seasons behind now. I think we're on season 4.
So good. Oh my
god. So that got announced. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah. So Ahsoka. Is that next? Where'd my little thing go?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, sorry. So we got a trailer for Andor. Our first look at Andor.
Yes. Cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it looks different.
Yeah.
We're on a different planet finally, which people are happy about.
That
also looks more. I hope it's going to be more political because they had shots of the Senate, and obviously at some point the Emperor is going to show up.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait. Well, I guess it'd be Palpatine because.
Yeah, it'd be Palps.
Well, wait. Yeah. So if it takes place 5 years before Rogue One, it'll be the Emperor because the Jedi are gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be the Emperor. Mothma is in it. As far as I know K2SO, I'm pretty sure has been only confirmed for season 2. Which they announced that they're already filming, I think, or start filming soon. It's a 12 and 12, which is like the largest.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 24 episodes total.
Holy macaroons!
It's the largest thing Disney Plus has done now because they've usually limited to 6 or 7 episodes, right? But first season of Andor is 12, and the second season of Andor is 12.
Good on him.
Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. Like, I'm happy to have more Star Wars, but I go back and watch some of the older shows. Oh my god, we're still making our way through Supernatural because every freaking season has 21 or 22 episodes.
Stretch it as thin as possible.
Yeah. But we have 2 episodes left of season 14, so only one more episode or one more season. Fuck. Yeah. So as far as speculation for Andor goes for comics, I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Like, it takes place 5 years before Rogue. It's in the middle of like known kind of spec. I mean, there is a Cassian Andor comic, but I don't really know who is in it. I only have the first issue. I never read it. Maybe go look through that to see if there's any first appearances that may show up.
Yeah, check around, everybody.
Plus, they haven't really made any casting announcements other than people we already know,
right?
Like Cassian, like K2SO, like Mothma. So, another trailer we got was for Bad Batch season 2.
I didn't watch it. Sorry.
Oh well, that's fine. Omega has grown up a little bit. she's a little bit older.
Cool.
It's really all you can kind of say. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as last season, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
They're trying to help people that need help.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool.
So we also heard from Rosario Dawson and Dave Filoni about Ahsoka, which is currently shooting. They're about 3 weeks into shooting, apparently. People at Celebration got a teaser of some footage from Ahsoka.
Wow, lucky ducks.
Yeah, so funny story about that. When you texted me that Mando, because they also showed footage from Mando season 3.
Yeah.
Fuckers said it was imminently coming up. It was not. So I just happened to be on YouTube at the time.
Yep.
And I saw someone put up the cam footage of it, and I clicked on it. And then my wife was in the kitchen, and I said, "Hey, do you want to watch like cam footage of Mando season 3 and Ahsoka?" And she's like, "Okay." And then I went to click back on it, and it was gone.
Disney is snipering, dude.
30 seconds of like, oh, I found this. It's in my feed. Oh no,
gone. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah. So we did not get to see any of that footage.
I saw 2 screen caps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of.
Yeah. Sorry. Just give me a second. It was a shot of him walking down.
Mando, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a shot of Mando walking down a long hallway, like in a big, huge hall, and then it was a shot of Bo-Katan sitting on the throne.
Oh really?
With the helmet.
Have a dark saber in her hand?
No, ooh. I don't think so. Ooh,
spicy.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, but wait a minute. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So, because of this footage, we know some people have been cast in Ahsoka. So get your books ready, comic books ready. Padawan number 1 and 6 are going to be important. Sabine Wren has been cast. They announced her cast as, bring up her name. I forget her name. Chopper, the robot, is in the trailer, and actually they brought the robot out on stage. Also Hera, you see a shot of Hera, the back of Hera, and it looks like Sabine. There's a scene where Sabine is painting a picture of Ezra. So we don't know who Ezra has been cast as yet. There's for a while there's been a rumor that a certain actor has claimed that he's been cast as Ezra. It's not been confirmed. I've seen speculation that Mary Elizabeth Winstead is playing Hera, because she was cast in Ahsoka, but no one knows what her role is yet. Who, ironic, I don't know, is this ironic? She's also married to Ewan McGregor.
Weird.
So Ewan McGregor was previously married, and they met on the set of Fargo season 3. And
that is, oh right. Oh right, and he was still married, right?
I believe he was, yes.
Yeah, and then it got really bad and kind of nasty.
So now they're married.
Yeah. I forget which character you told me to look up.
Sabine Wren.
Oh my god, I'm amazing. Wait, Ren. Yeah, okay, I got her. Natasha Liu. Bordizio,
that's right. She had a weird name.
And yeah.
So yeah, Kanan number 1 has cameos of these characters, and then number 6 is like mostly the first full appearance of Sabine Wren, etc.
Interesting.
Also, we know that Katie Sackhoff is coming back. She had an interview with Star Wars Celebration, and I guess she was in that trailer. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about Obi-Wan now. So spoilers. And now. Okay, so
good. So good.
Episode 1 and 2 dropped last week on Friday.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The first episode, I should go back and watch it.
Yeah, I kind of want to do the same.
before
We should have a watch party. You and me, buddy.
That's weird. I'm not. I find the watch party thing weird just because I don't know. Maybe I'm not of that.
Well, it's only weird if you don't do it shirtless. Because you're supposed to do it without a shirt on.
I don't. Okay. Jesus. So, Ewan McGregor is amazing.
He really is.
And I kind of the episode starts out with him just kind of being, you know, a normal person. He's working a shitty job, cutting up whatever that flying whale squid was, taking a piece off every time to give to his weird camel riding thing.
Yeah.
There are some nice callbacks, like when the Jawa scene was fantastic.
So good.
And then getting the T-16 Skyhopper toy was a nice callback.
Yep.
Which looks like it wasn't actually the one Luke was playing with in A New Hope, because we find out that Owen gives the toy back and essentially says, "Fuck off, leave us alone."
Yeah. Big moves.
Yeah, so much like Luke in The Last Jedi, like Obi-Wan is kind of broken.
Yeah.
Like he failed again. Like he failed. He thinks Anakin's dead. He failed his master Qui-Gon. He promised to train Anakin and watch over him, and he failed at that. And the Jedi lost. Like he even says to that other Jedi who is like needs his help. He's like, dude, go home. We're done. Like we lost.
We're done. We lost. Yeah.
It's over. Go home.
Okay, keep talking, but can I just mention that way that they cut that pre-Quill catch-up scene? Dude, amazing.
You know what? That's something I want to talk about too. So
that was so good. Like that was stupid good.
So at the opening of where we get the opening shot of Order 66, I saw a lot of people online complaining because of the school shooting in Texas that it was insensitive not to put a warning on the episode. I kind of get it, but I also am like, you guys are apathetic. Like it's America. This only happens in America. There are 7 billion other people on the planet that could potentially watch this show, and you guys are the only ones that have an issue with school shootings. Why are we putting a censor or a warning? Like, why are you complaining about a warning? Like, this happens all the time in America. Are you going to put a warning on everything? To like, oh, this could be a school shooting episode. Just be careful. I don't know. I just, I get that it could be triggering and it's heartbreaking that kids are constantly dying in America from mass shootings. But to be upset about, like, not having a warning about Order 66 happening in the first episode, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was kind of not petty, but just I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Like I get that they wanted a warning, but it happened like 2 days before the premiere. So whether they had enough time to put that on, or even thought about whether they should put on a warning, a trigger warning for, I don't know. Did you have any thoughts on that?
I do, Matthew. I did see a few articles saying that people were not impressed that something wasn't put in front of the scene, which was at the very beginning of the show. And to every person that thought that, I can just mention, get fucking bent. Okay? If you thought that was insensitive, how about the fucking kids who died? Multiple children. Over how many months? Over how many years? That's insensitive. That's what's fucking insensitive. Not some billion-dollar company making entertainment for a fucking entertainment box based on stuff that happened so long ago in a made-up story with science fiction laser guns. And they're worried about that being insensitive to the kids who are dying every day, every single fucking day, from mass shootings in America, where you said it, it only happens there. Why does it only happen there? Well, I don't want to get into it, but there's a multitude of things. And a big portion of that is they don't care about healthcare there. So guess what? Fuck you. If you feel like you're going to go shoot up a bunch of kids, good luck. You go tell somebody that, you're locked up immediately. You have no chance. So no wonder they're going to not go and ask for help. So it's just like, there's so many things. There's so many things. And if you really think about it, when was the last time you saw somebody that took an assault rifle and killed a bunch of people that had a bunch of money and was rich as fuck? Never. Because they have access to go and help you with that.
Yeah.
But instead, you know, if they're rich, they just have multiple companies that destroy lives every day. So, you know, pick and choose your fucking poison. But it doesn't matter. The simple fact is America is extremely broken. Nobody wants to accept that fact. And it's an absolute disaster that people even waste their fucking breath complaining that Star Wars is insensitive to school shootings when all it is the goddamn guns and people are wrong. Get it together. Fucking sick of this. Do something. Stop complaining about video games and fucking Star Wars. Fucking Call of Duty. Shut the fuck up. So sick of it. It's 2022. We're still making this goddamn ridiculous remarks. Waste of breath. Yeah, waste of breath.
Every couple of months, there's at least a mass. I mean, there's mass shootings every day in America.
Yeah, every day.
Is three or more involved in the shooting? But,
it's something like 2019. It was astronomically fucked. Like I can't even I read the stat and my mouth hit the floor. And the only reason why it dropped in 2020 and going forward is because they didn't go to school.
Yeah. Well, now that we've gotten our Canadian rant out about
fucking Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. So
just
Obi-Wan.
Anyway,
so what did we...
amazing. So good.
So we had slight concerns about the Grand Inquisitor.
Yes.
In the trailer.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
I don't know. He looked fine.
I think they improved him in the show.
Oh, really? You think they CGI'd his head smaller?
No. I think what happened was in the trailer when they showed him, his skin looked super smooth. I don't know if you noticed that, but I thought in the trailer he would look like a kind of like an egg with like makeup. And when they zoomed in on him and showed him a lot more in the show, he had like definition and like his skin and like crazy obviously the stuff on the forehead or whatever.
Markings.
Yeah, but the markings. But is that what they are? Markings, the ones in the divots in the skin, not the actual makeup. But yeah, you could see like that and stuff, and like that really gave it some cool definition / like look.
Yeah, until we get more Reva's, like I assume Reva's going to be a youngling that survived the...
Yeah, I also assume this. Yeah. Did you see the theories that people thought it was Mace Windu's daughter?
No.
Like,
anyways,
come on.
I thought she was fine as an overzealous, power-hungry Inquisitor that doesn't want to be told what to do. That's kind of in line with what the Sith are. They're power-hungry. They want to control their own destiny, and they don't care if other people get in their way. They're gonna cut them down.
Right.
The Grand Inquisitor is not dead. That was a nice but he can't be dead.
I think he's gonna come back.
Oh,
sorry. I think he's gonna come back with like a decent vengeance. A little bit anyway. Like maybe he'll chop her arm off or something and she get a robot. But I agree with you. I like her character. I like the way that they're going about it. I think they made her a little bit cringy, but I think they're obviously trying to go that way.
I don't disagree that there was a bit of cringe to her, but I understand what they're trying to go for.
Yeah, I would agree. I'll give him a slight pass.
Including Leia in the story was a total fucking surprise. A great surprise. Oh, I love that.
I don't know how they kept that under wraps. Like, that is mind blowing. Not only that, so many lines, and they gave her so much sass and attitude. It's hilarious. I love.
Yeah, she was so. Obviously, the chase scene was pretty bad, but
it's not good.
Yeah, but and it was. I laughed as soon as Flea showed up. I'm like, oh, it's Flea.
Also agreed. Yeah, it was funny.
She's great in the first episode. The second episode, they kind of wrote her like a normal whiny kid, which I didn't like.
Yeah,
I hope they kind of get that out of her system for episode 3.
Sure. Like, she's a kid.
She was much better in the first episode than the second episode.
Yeah.
But I am thoroughly enjoying that Leia's part of the story.
Yeah.
And that leaves a lot of. Kevin Smith is talking about this too. Is like, how are they going to work that she doesn't know Obi-Wan when she? So it's like he only has referred to himself as Ben so far. They have to stick with that because then it would retcon that she didn't know who she was calling in A New Hope.
Yeah.
Because in her message,
I'm trying to think. Yeah, like there's no way
that he helped her father in the Clone Wars. If he had helped her escape from kidnappers, you think there'd be a bit more. No idea. Like, yeah.
Okay, so here's a few things. One, they keep it up with Ben, and that's just all the way to the end. Sure.
Yeah, that kind of fits with so Hope too, though, because when they're talking about, I think they mean old Ben Kenobi, right? Yeah. So it probably is going to go that way.
So they keep the Ben, they just keep going with it, like just whatever, or they let it slip, let her realize, or not realize, but tell her that, oh yeah, it's Obi-Wan, and then 3 or 4 episodes later, mind erase, mind meld, zap,
that's
gone.
Okay.
It could happen.
No, it couldn't. There's no precedent for mind erasing in.
They might do it.
Okay.
Technology.
Okay, so we're almost done.
Almost done. There's 1,000 more things to talk about.
What, for Obi-Wan?
Oh, I guess not. Can we appreciate the stormtrooper homeless?
Oh, Rex and Cody, or
chilling on the ground.
Yeah, the clone trooper. Yeah, that was a nice thing.
That was pretty cool. I thought that was really cool. What was the other one? Something else. Dang it. All right, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So last news story. People are really mad at CGC again.
Yeah. It never ends.
So CGC announced, based on feedback from prominent members, whatever that means,
shareholders.
They're not publicly traded. They were bought by a VC last year.
I had no idea.
Publicly traded yet. I did also see they're offering a $3,000 signing bonus for certain jobs if you want to. Traditionally, certain defects were listed on the CGC label if they are present on a certified comic book, which were also recorded in the comic books grader notes. Because CGC members now have free access to grader notes, this redundancy has been eliminated from the label of the following defects: so stickers, Siamese pages, punch holes, staples removed, attachments, fully split spine, tape, significant missing parts from the cover, lamination, miscuts, and puzzles, or coupons filled out. CGC will continue to identify on the label any significant missing pieces, pages, wraps, or inserts from the interior of the cover of the comic. Each comic book's grade will reflect all missing parts, and those missing parts will be recorded in the grader's notes. So, I guess people are mad because CGC grader notes are crap.
Mm-hmm.
They don't always put in everything that affected the grading of the book, and if they're not on the back, I guess when you're buying things, so I guess my take would be, if you're looking to buy something, you pick it up and there's no, like, you're at a convention or whatever, you pick it up and you look at the back and there's no notes on there about why it got the grade, you might think like, well, I could just press it, or it hasn't been pressed, or I could clean it, or, you know, I could fix a staple, or there's, you know,
right,
etc. That you'd have to go online to look that up and put in the serial number and then find that, where you can't, instead of just flipping it over and be like, oh, okay, this is why I got that. There's nothing I can do about that. That's a solid 6.5. I don't think I can get it any higher. But also the grader notes being incomplete sometimes is also an issue, because maybe they differ from the notes on the back, I'm sure, when they were on the label. Maybe this speeds up the process, I guess. I don't really understand why they're doing this. I mean, maybe it takes 10 seconds extra to put that on the label before they print it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, unless they're trying to save automated time or something, they're like, oh, this 8 seconds over the course of time is going to be, I don't know, but maybe.
I don't know why they're doing it. I get why people are upset. I don't know that it's a company ending mistake.
Right.
It does leave openings for CBCS and others to, you know, make better customer service choices, but you know, the more competition,
let's hope they do.
Okay, so Obi-Wan's episode 3 this week, and The Boys first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Soldier Boy.
So much stuff, man.
Man, Homelander, that trailer looks absolutely fucked.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Oh,
I'll watch it.
Yeah. It's, Anthony Starr is like, he's so good in this role. I
hope he doesn't, you know, the only thing is I hope he doesn't get typecast, because I think he is a good actor.
He was apparently pretty good in Banshee, which was a good show, which I have not watched. I think I watched the first season when it came out, but I haven't got back since. But
gotcha.
Yeah. And we just finished the cartoon, The Boys, Diabolical. Had some pretty good episodes.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. They're short, like 12 to 14 minutes, but
nice.
Yeah. Okay, so this has been Matt and Josh from Yousellcomics, and we'll be back next week.
Yep. Yes.
Goodbye.